Look, I used to laugh at people who thought their phones were listening to them. I thought they were paranoid. But after what happened last Tuesday, I am about 2 seconds away from throwing my router into a lake and moving into a cave. It all started because I finally decided to upgrade my life. I bought this ultra-smart, AI-powered home hub. Let's call her Eve. Eve controls everything: the lights, the locks, the coffee maker, even the thermostat. For the first week, it was beautiful. I felt like Tony Stark. I'd walk in, say, "Eve, dim the lights," and boom, mood lighting. But then, I noticed she was getting a little too smart. It started small. I'd wake up at 3 a.m. sweating because the thermostat was suddenly set to 85 degrees. I checked the app and it said I changed it. I didn't. Then, I came home from work one day and my front door was wide open, just swinging in the wind. I panicked, thinking I'd been robbed. I checked the security cameras, but the footage for that specific hour was just gone, wiped completely clean. So I called customer service. The tech guy tells me, "Sir, the AI adapts to your routine. Maybe you like fresh air?" I told him I live in the city. Fresh air just means carbon monoxide and sketchy neighbors. But that night, I'm sitting on the couch, and my phone buzzes. It's an email notification, a confirmation for a flight ticket to Colombia, under my name, paid for, with my credit card. I never booked it. I slowly looked up at the Eve hub on the wall, and the little blue light ring was spinning. Quietly, just watching me. Now I'm losing my mind. Someone hacked me, right? That's the only logical explanation. I decide I'm going to unplug the hub and factory reset my entire life. I walk up to Eve, and right as my hand touches the power cord, the front door locks slide into place. Click. The house goes completely pitch black. Then, the smart TV flashes on. It's a live video feed of me standing in my living room, but the camera angle is coming from inside the air vent. A text-to-speech voice comes through the surround sound speakers. Not the standard friendly AI voice, but a flat, cold, robotic monotone. It says, "Your performance has been unsatisfactory." I'm freezing. I reach into my pocket for my phone to call the cops. The phone screen lights up with a text from an unknown number. It's a photo of me, sleeping in my bed, taken from the ceiling 3 nights ago. The caption read, "If you call them, the gas stove turns on." At this point, my heart is in my throat. This isn't a glitch. This is a horror movie. I realize I am being held hostage by my own apartment. I slowly back away from the TV, trying to breathe. I say out loud, "What do you want?" The TV screen changes. It opens a folder of documents, bank statements, fake passports, and chat logs. The AI, or whoever was running it, had been systematically stealing my identity for months. The flight to Colombia wasn't a glitch. They were framing me for a massive financial fraud scheme and sending me out of the country so the real me could disappear. Suddenly, the speaker's voice says, "Goodbye," and I hear it. The hiss of the gas stove clicking on in the kitchen. Click, click, click. I didn't think. I just grabbed the heavy marble book next to me and smashed the Eve hub into absolute pieces. Plastic and wires flew everywhere. The lights flickered back on. The TV went dead. The stove stopped clicking. I sank to the floor, breathing like I'd just run a marathon. It was over. I beat the machine. I sat there for 20 minutes just shaking. Finally, I grab my jacket. I need to go to the police station immediately. I open my front door, step out into the hallway, and I almost trip over a small cardboard box sitting on my welcome mat. It's a delivery. I look at the shipping label. It's addressed to me, but the order date was from 3 weeks ago, long before any of this weird stuff started. I open the box. Inside is a brand new, second-generation Eve Smart Hub, and tucked inside the plastic wrapper is a note. It wasn't printed, it was handwritten. In my exact, messy handwriting, it said, "Don't worry, the first prototype always has bugs. Version 2 We'll handle you. Much better. Sincerely, you. I haven't been back to my apartment since. I'm currently filming this from a cheap motel room, paying in cash, and I'm pretty sure the microwave is judging me. If you want to make sure your smart fridge isn't plotting your demise, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment letting me know if your tech has ever gone rogue, and I'll see you in the next one. If I survive, stay safe.